Is it recording?
Yep.
Okay, great. So scholars, before we get started with this number story today, I'm going to move it out of the way. And up here, I want us to do a number strand today. So I'm looking for some scholars to participate in this number strand. And I'm excited to see what some people remember. It's a new number strand, but it's a strategy that we've tried out. So I'm bringing it back for us to try today, okay? Our strategy today is called constant difference. Now, the reason why it's called constant difference is because we're trying to find the difference between two numbers. Now, the reason why we have the word constant in there is that what we're doing to both of the numbers in the equation is going to stay the same. Constant means staying the same. So I'm going to put a number strand up here. And I've got some really messy numbers picked out for us today. So 75 minus 48. So as I said, the difference is the difference between our two numbers. That's why we're subtracting. So now I want to do something to these numbers that stays consistent on both of the numbers so that they're not messy anymore. And I can subtract them so easily in my head. And because I'm keeping the constant between my two numbers the same, that means whatever answer I get to make my messy numbers friendly will be the same answer for the original problem. Let's call in somebody to make my messy numbers a little friendly.
Let's come to Maylene. Go ahead, Maylene.
Okay, Maylene.
One way I would make these not messy numbers is I would take the 48.
Yes. What are we going to add to that?
I would take 5 away from 48.
Okay, we're not moving today. We're not doing our moving. What could I add to 48 to make 48 a friendly number?
2.
Yes, good. So because I added 2 to 48, that makes this side 50. So we're going to stay constant. So on this side, I'm also going to add 2. What do I get when I add 2 to 75?
Joey.
We get 77.
Very good. Now, can you subtract 77 minus 50 in your head? Everybody think, what's 77 minus 50? That should be an easy one to do in your head.
Thumbs up when you have it. Thumbs up.
Go ahead, Hamed.
Okay, next. Hamade.
The answer is 27.
Very good. And so scholars, because we stayed the same on both sides of our equation, that's the constant. It's staying the same. So it doesn't matter if I'm adding 2 to both of these numbers, I'm still going to get the same difference, no matter whether I subtract 75 minus 48 or make friendly numbers like 77 minus 50. And so now I know that 75 minus 48 is going to be 27. Okay, let's try another one now that we all kind of are reminded about what our constant difference is. Okay.
Mac, get back to your screen, please.
Okay, I've got another one for everybody. Let's try this out. Let's do 84 minus 29. Okay, remember, I want to make it friendly. Put a thumbs up when you think you have an idea. Go ahead, teachers.
Let's do Talia.
Okay, Talia, what am I going to do?
You can add a 1 to 29.
Very good. And that makes it 30.
And then add a 1 to 84. And that was 85.
Yes, Talia. And then Talia, stay online with me. What's 85 minus 30?
85 minus 30 is 55.
Yes, Talia. I'm so proud of you.
Nice job,
You right
Talia.
now, yes. Okay. I think we're starting to get the hang of this. I'm going to give you another one. Okay, before we get to our number story today so that we can use this strategy in our number story today. Okay, here we go. I'm going to use green this time. This one's a little bit harder. Let's see if you can do this. 93 minus 66. Go.
Let's go, Elijah. Pencil moving, bud.
Remember, you got your thumb in front of
Elijah,
you when you
what do
have
you
an
need?
idea.
What are we doing right now? Cause I got disconnected. I don't know
Okay,
why.
just Elijah, for this one, just watch us, okay?
Yeah, because Elijah, we're going to do
Okay.
one more. We're doing a number strand right now. So we're using the constant difference strategy today to make our numbers a little bit friendly. So watch this one. Teachers, can we call in someone?
Yep, let's do, I want to hear from someone I haven't heard from. Let's come to, is that Eva or Kamora? I don't know. RCT, I called on you.
That's Eva.
Eva, go ahead.
Go ahead.
You could add 66 plus 4 to equal to 70, and 93 plus 4 equals 97.
Yes. And so now stay right there. You're going to give me the final answer. In your head, you should be able to subtract your tens now. What's 97 minus 70? Go ahead, Eva.
The answer is 27.
Yes, good. So scholars, you can see when we make one of our numbers in our subtraction equation friendly, it's so much easier to subtract and we're not worrying about borrowing and carrying and all of those, me trying to figure out how many tens are in this number and all of that. And so in this case, look at how easy this is for us. Okay, Elijah, we just did that last one. Elijah, I'm going to come to you next. Everyone, be thinking, I've got a real challenge for you as the last one. Here we go.
Miss Nova, can we just pause for a second?
Yes.
Because we have a couple of screens not on. Darren, Maylene, Milan, Nathaniel, Promise, Azariah, Jakai, turn your screens back on now. Okay, Miss Nova, you can go ahead.
Great. 142 minus 68. Okay, come on. Let's see if we can do this really quick.
Promise, stop
Thumbs up.
touching it.
Let's go, let's go. Can we go to
Pencil's
Elijah?
moving. Yeah, let me find him.
Okay.
Elijah. B, C, D, E. Oh, no, I think he got disconnected.
Okay, yeah, he's probably having a hard time with his
Keeps
connection.
happening, yeah. Yeah, he's not on here. I
Okay,
can come
let's
to somebody else,
Yeah,
though.
that's great. Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Jacob. Go ahead, Jacob.
Jacob, go ahead. Tell me.
So I think we should add 2 for the 68, and that equals 70.
Good.
And then 2 for 142 equals 144.
Good.
And then 144 minus 70 is 74.
Great.
Nice job, Jacob.
Awesome. Yeah. Jacob, especially, I chose this one especially because I wanted everybody to see here, when you look at 144 and 70, I know that 7 plus 7 equals 14, doesn't it? Now, that means 14, that's my double fact. 14 minus 7, then it's going to give me 7, isn't it? But in this case, we're talking about 140 minus 70. So that's why in my head, I can do that so easily to give me 74. Okay, scholars. So now that we've had a little chance to practice constant difference, I want to see today if you can use it in your number story today. So let's get to our number story. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger for us so we can all see it. Okay, so scholars today, So today, our number story is all about the 3rd grade and going on a field trip. And like I said before, boy, I hope we can get back to school by June, so maybe we can go on a field trip. It says the 3rd grade collected $192 to spend on a field trip. Then one of our great parents donated some money to help it. Then scholars earned some more money, $100 to help fund our field trip by throwing a bake sale. A trip, the total of it cost $581. So I'm wondering today, how much money did a parent donate for us to be able to go on this field trip? So everybody think right now, what is the action in our story today? You need to read the problem again. What is the action in our story today?
Let's come to Jason.
Okay, Jason, what's the action in our story today?
The action is that third grade collected $192, and then
Stop, pause. What is the action word in that sentence that you just said?
the action is third grade collecting $192.
The action word is collected, right? When you get something, you're collecting it and putting it all together. Great. Then we earned, which is also another action word, $100. So in our story today, we're talking about collecting or earning to join that amount. And then my last action word is a parent donated. When somebody donates something, what does that mean?
Ahmed, go.
That parents, it's talking about like how much like the parents donated. That's like what the question is asking.
Yeah, so Hamed, what could you use another word to describe the word donated?
Gave.
Yeah, exactly. Collecting, giving, earning, that's our action in the story today. So scholars, I want everybody to be thinking right now, is the money that the parents donated gonna be more or less than $581? Is it gonna be more or less than $581? Let's call in a scholar to tell me. I should see everyone in front of their screen right now if they're telling it's more or less than $581.
Robert, go.
It's less than $581
And why is that, Robert?
because it's less than 581 because if we want to find out how much the parent donated, they can't like give us more money than the total trip we're gonna go to.
Yes, Robert, great job. Thank you so much for sharing that. Absolutely. It can't be more than $581 because 581 is it's the total of our trip. We don't need more than $581. We're trying to get to $581. Okay, so today, scholars, I'm really looking for scholars to try to use constant difference in their number story today. I'm looking for charts again, and this problem's really similar to the ones we've been doing all week. So your teachers in your group are not gonna help you. You're gonna get started and you're gonna show them the answer. And I really, really wanna see some people that did constant difference for this problem. Okay, see you in a little bit. Let's break out into our groups. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh, Adriel, I love that pencil moving already. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you so much. Amazing. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to get my screen set up because I know the number story isn't on a piece of paper. So if you're waiting, just give me 2 seconds and I'll put it up. Okay, there you go. Everybody's pencil should be moving. This number story is very similar to what we've been doing. I'm going to give everybody in my group 2 minutes on my timer, and I'm going to be quiet and let people work. Okay, go ahead. Isabella, awesome. DM, great. Adriel, I'm so proud of you today. Joey, question?
Can I show you my work?
In just a second, let's just give everybody a couple of minutes to work since everyone just kind of got started, okay? What I'd
Okay.
like for you to do is to try to show me another way that you could use to show how to solve this problem. And also when you show another way, make sure you got the same answer, okay? Because that's a great way to check your work. All right,
Okay.
good. Nathaniel, checking in on you. I don't see you in the screen. Are you nearby? Okay, there you are. Are you working on the problem right now? Okay, good. Just make sure I can see you in your screen, okay? Or tilt your camera down a little bit so I can see you. Hey, Lucas, I want to check in on you. Lucas, what
All right.
strategy are you using right now?
Well, the strategy I'm using is to organize my work. I'm using a chart, and then I'm using a number line.
Oh, I know you love those two strategies. I'm so proud of you. So once you get your answer, go and try and use constant difference when you get your answer, okay? Lucas? Great.
Okay.
Mason, checking on you.
Wait, we in breakout groups?
Yeah, we're in breakout groups.
Oh, I did not even notice that.
Okay, can you show me your work? I want to see what you're up to.
It was 30 minutes to.
So first I did 192 plus 100 so I can get how many money they have now.
And which is what? You should be able to do that in your head.
292.
Awesome. And now what are you going to do?
And then I'm going to subtract it with 581
Oh
and
my
then I got
Okay, don't
and
say
then
it.
I got my
Don't say it yet. You do it, okay? Keep going. I just want to check in on you, all right? Awesome. Keep
Okay,
going.
finish.
Keep going, buddy. Okay, Dominic, I'm coming to you. How are you doing?
Good.
Good. Tell me what you've been working on. What kind of equations have you been creating?
I've been creating by adding 192 to 100.
Yeah, can you tell me why you need to add 192 and 100 together?
I need to add that because it's when the scholars earned to spend on the field trip.
Yeah, well, what we're doing, the action word that we talked about in the very beginning of this is when we're collecting and then they earn some more money. So we've got the collection and the earning, and look how my two hands are coming together to help create that total, right? And so we need one more part, and we've got to figure out what that other part is to get us all the way to 581. So Dominic, I'm wondering what kind of tool you're going to use today to help you get to that.
I'm using the add up strategy.
Okay, great. Good for you. Way to name it. All right, I'm going to stop talking and let you finish that up, okay? Go ahead. Wrong person. Let's see. Dion, I'm going to check in on you. How are you doing?
Good.
Did you try our strategy today, constant difference?
I'm trying it right now.
Okay, I'll let you keep working. Hi, Mia.
Hi.
What are you working on? What's your equation? Joey, get ready. I'm going to come to you next. Mia,
I'm doing
go ahead.
constant difference. So I added, 192 plus 100 equals 292. then 292 plus something. So I'm adding the 8, and that equals 300. And then I'm gonna add plus and I'm actually adding and
Wait.
subtracting.
Okay, yes, Mia, actually, you know what I'm gonna do is, Mia, I'm gonna share my, my whiteboard screen. I'm not gonna share this screen. I'm gonna share another screen with you. Okay, hold on just a second. Okay, and I want everyone, I'm gonna pin my video right now. Mia, I still have you up. You said that you added 192 plus 100, which are my parts to get you to 292.
Then
Now,
I did 292, and then I put like that, and then plus
you
8.
said you added the 8. Well, what do we really want to do with 292? We're
Like,
actually
add
subtracting
it up?
it. Well, hold on. We're actually subtracting it from 581. Why am I subtracting 292 from 581?
Because 581 is the total.
Yes. Okay. Now, Mia, now that we understand that, did you set up your equation this way? Dion, I want you to check your constant difference strategy with mine, okay? Now, Mia, you said, let's jump into constant difference. You said we should add 8 to 292, and what do we get?
300.
Good. Nathaniel, I'm gonna mute you. Thank you. Adriel, I'm also muting you. Okay, Mia, what do I do to the other side to the total if this is our constant difference?
We put it plus 8 too, so then
Good.
81.
Added.
Yeah,
It's
so what's
89.
581 plus 8? Joey, please mute yourself.
Equals 89.
Very good, 589. Now, is this easy to subtract in our head?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what's our answer?
Our answer is 289.
Who got that? Everyone show me on your fingers. Who got 289? Amazing. Awesome. I'm so proud of you guys. Joey, please don't unmute yourself unless I do. Okay, awesome strategies. So Vanessa, coming to you, do you have a question? Go ahead.
I don't actually understand the problem.
Okay, who thinks they can explain it to them? Isabella, I haven't heard from you a lot today. Could you explain it to Vanessa? Go ahead, I unmuted both of you.
I think you should put in a chart maybe so you could understand the problem better. So like
So,
first thing
Isabella,
you put is like
Isabella, I'll do that while you're talking so she can see it, okay? Go ahead.
so you could put it into a chart and write what third you could write on the first box. Then you could write what third grade collected, and you could write 192. So that's technically not their. That's like part of the money that they need for the field trip.
Okay.
And then the parent donated, you're supposed to put a question mark because we don't know how much the parent donated, which is how much the parent donated because it doesn't say in the problem and it's at stop.
Great.
And the scholars from the bake sale, they got $100. So that, and then the total trip would cost $5.
Miss Nova, are you there?
I am here.
Okay, cool. Miss Nova, Albanique had a good strategy if you wanted to show.
Yes. Okay, fantastic. All right, hold on one second. Let me get myself organized. Okay. Okay, scholars, so everybody's getting themselves ready. We've got some scholars that are ready to share. Alvinique, let's spotlight you. I can't wait.
Let's see.
I got her.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Alvinique. Can you also screen spotlight her too on the side?
Alvinique, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, are you ready?
Go ahead.
First, I did 581 minus 292. And then I added
Wait,
8
wait,
to
hold on
the,
for a second. I want to know where you got 292 from.
that's from when I added 192 and 100 together.
Okay, so let's represent that first, okay? And I'm going to put that in your equation. So you added 192 plus that 100 to then get you to 292. Okay, so we always want to make sure that we are, I'm going to put D for donated. We always want to make sure we show each of the parts to show where we're getting them from, okay? Great, keep going, Alvinique.
And then I added 8 to the 292 and I got
So
300.
you're using your constant difference.
Yeah,
You got what?
I got 300.
Great. And then to use constant difference, what do we have to do to the 581 on the other side?
Had to add 8.
Good. And what did you get when you did that?
589.
Great. Now
I did 589 minus 300 and I got 889.
You went subtracted.
yeah, we're subtracting.
I know subtract.
Yep. So 589 minus 300 is what?
889.
No, you're still adding your hundreds. You're adding the 500 and the 300, giving me an 800. I want you to subtract the 500 and the 300 in your head.
I got 289.
Yes, there you go. Good. Everybody show me on your fingers. Did you get 289 using the constant difference? I know a couple of us in my group were really thinking about using the constant difference. Now, something I want you guys to all notice about what Alvinique just shared is that she's making it's really important to make sure the way you're showing your work, okay? We don't want to just jump into doing 581 minus 292 right away because we want to show where we got that 292 from. And as good mathematicians, we show that by adding this. That might be something that you did in your head, but you want to make sure you're doing that as a good mathematician in each of your equations. Now, the next thing, thank you, Alvinique, so much. That was fantastic. I'm wondering, do we have an equation that matches our word problem today? Could someone give me the equation that matches our word problem today?
Going to Joshua. Go.
Go ahead, Joshua.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. He is gone now. Going to Tajani. Oh, that was Talia. Nope. Okay, Talia, go.
The equation that matches our word problem is it the work or the
No,
word?
not the work that we just showed for Alvinique. I'm wondering if you can create the equation that matches this part of the word problem today. This is how we went about solving. I want an equation that matches the word problem.
The equation that matches the word problem is 192 plus
Yeah.
question mark plus 100 equals 581.
Everybody evaluate right now. Agree or disagree with Talia? What are we seeing, teachers?
I'm not seeing much right now. I need to see hands on the screen. Comfort agrees. Nathaniel agrees. Do you want me to go to Nathaniel and have him explain what those numbers
Yeah,
are?
Nathaniel, could you explain why can we add in the equation that matches the word problem? But when Alvinique shared, she was sharing that she subtracted these from 581. Why is that working?
Okay, Nathaniel's, that's not working. It's not letting me unmute. Let's go to Dominic. Oh, did he get it? Nathaniel, are you talking? Great. Go ahead, Nathaniel.
Okay, go ahead, Nathaniel.
What she could add? Well, this is the right equation for it. This is the right equation for it. But she could have labeled the 192 what they collected and and the question mark what the parent gave, and then the 100, and then the 100 the remaining money
Through the
from the bake sale,
good.
and 580 and 581.
I have it right here and nice and red is the trip total. Now, Nathaniel, you didn't answer my question. You're just labeling each of the parts of my equation. And I'm wondering, why are we adding up to the total for the for the equation that matches the word problem versus the way that Alvinique solved? Why did that work? Can we go to Haley? Haley, can you explain that?
I can. Oh, it's on.
Yeah. Haley, why is that working?
Okay, someone else. Fatima, to go.
It's working how Avinique solve is working because because she thought it was a more easier way and faster way to get to her answer correctly, because if she added, then it would take her a long time because she has to add even numbers to get to 581.
Okay, so Fatimata, I'm going to stop you because we're getting close to running out of time. Scholars, what I'm looking for is that the way Alvinique solved is that she was taking the parts away from the total. And the equation that matches the problem is adding all the parts to get to the total. So that's why we can use addition and subtraction simultaneously. Because we know the total, we can either take the parts away until we have whatever's left as one of the parts, or we can add up until we get the total to figure out what the part is. Great work today using constant difference. I just want to throw a big shout out to Alvinique for sharing that with us. I'm really proud of you. And scholars will just keep plugging along with number stories next week. Nice job.
Awesome job, guys. All right. Hi, Miss Bola.
Miss Bola, who's here with you that I need to make a co-host?